Have you ever told yourself just one more year until things calm down, one more year until your business feels stable, one more year until you finally have time to breathe? It sounds responsible, right? Disciplined, strategic. But here's the uncomfortable truth. Tell them just go out one more year is rarely a plan. It's a delay, a quiet way of postponing a decision you already know you need to make, because if you're honest, it's not just one thing, it's everything you've been pushing forward. I'll hire next year. I'll fix my systems next year. I'll finally step back next year. And none of that makes you lazy. It actually means you're capable. You're the kind of person who figures things out, who keeps things running, who makes it work no matter what. But that's also the trap, because people like you are really good at justifying the wait. You tell yourself it's smart, that pushing through is just part of building something meaningful. And waiting feels safer than deciding, even when deep down you know something isn't working. Here's what most people don't realize. Time doesn't fix this problem. Your business doesn't magically get easier with time. It gets more complex, more clients, more decisions, more moving parts. And slowly, without noticing, you become more essential, not less. From the outside, it looks like growth, but underneath it feels like pressure. And then something even more subtle happens. You adjust to it. You get used to always being on. You stop questioning why everything feels heavy. You forget what it felt like to have mental space. Burnout doesn't hit all at once. It builds quietly until it feels normal. And because you're still performing, still earning, still delivering, you assume this is just what success looks like, but it's not. One of the biggest shifts you'll ever make is realizing this. Clarity doesn't come before action. It comes after. Waiting won't give you certainty. It just keeps you stuck in the same pattern. And if we go even deeper, sometimes it's not about time, money, or logistics. Sometimes it's about identity. If your business didn't need you this much, who would you be? If you weren't the one holding everything together, what would change? That question is uncomfortable, because being needed has quietly become part of your value. So even when it's exhausting, it's familiar. And familiar feels safe. That's why just one more year is so easy to believe. But here's a better question. If nothing changes, if your workload stays the same, the stress stays the same, and your business keeps depending on you the same way, would you be okay having this exact same conversation a year from now? Not a better version, not a hopeful version, this exact version. Most people already know the answer, and that answer isn't judgment, it's information. Because freedom isn't about doing less work. It's about building something that doesn't require you to carry all of it. And that doesn't come from waiting longer. It comes from deciding you're done waiting.